The Platinum Jubilee is certainly something worth celebrating, so we're going to do that today.
Just in a low-key way,
Just
Cynthia.
a little bit.
So here to honor the Queen's 70 years on the throne with a garden party and garden party ideas fit for royalty, wedding planner Trevor Frankfurt is here. Welcome back.
Hello, everybody. It's
Happy
so
Jubilee.
good to be here. Happy Jubilee.
We're so happy to have you here in person, and let's talk about this. You can't celebrate the Queen without an afternoon tea, so that's where we're getting this party started today, right?
That is absolutely right. And I have the most epic afternoon tea planned for us. I mean, look at these thrones that we're sitting in.
First of all, a little extra, but
Yeah.
we'll take it.
The best for us. And it's like, I'm trying to figure out a way to incorporate these into my everyday life. I was thinking maybe my office chair.
I think
don't know,
so,
something
yeah.
like that.
In the
But
bathroom.
A real throne.
In the throne.
And it's not just about the thrones. Everything for an afternoon tea has to be beautiful, from the fine porcelain china to the ornate and delicious food, the specialty teas, the gorgeous clothes, and of course, the bubbly. And what I actually learned is that the afternoon tea was a filler meal. It was right in between lunch and dinner when dinner was served at 8. So they had afternoon tea at 4 in the afternoon.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Oh, well, you have quite the spread for us here today. So what have you brought for us to eat?
Well, when one attends an afternoon tea, usually you get little sandwiches and cookies and scones and fruits, but you know, I'm never gonna bring you something that's usual. So today we are having these fresh cucumber, spinach, and cream cheese on brioche, strawberry whipped goat cheese, rose and honey on a wheat round, smoked salmon, preserved lemon and dill on seeded pumpernickel, buttermilk scones with portions of strawberry jam and whipped creme fraiche, and some bonbons, rose Turkish delight, and a peach tea cake. Oh my God, that was
I love how
hard to say.
cute they are. They're little,
are.
they're adorable, they are not within my reach.
No. Oh, wait. Do you want one right now?
I
Shall
kinda
we have
do.
some? Here, what would you like?
Yeah,
What would you like?
give me, I don't know, I want you to choose for me.
Yeah, there we go. You need a good old classic.
All right,
We're gonna
thank
do the
you.
classic.
Oh,
Let's do the classic.
adorable.
Okay, let's do that.
Aw.
Eat up.
Jeez, I'm gonna mess it all up.
You have something to say now, so you
I
really
do.
shouldn't.
Listen, can we talk about the tea for a second? How did you pick the one that you wanted to serve today? And then I will give you the reason why we're giggling over the tea.
Okay, well, I wanted to do something different with our tea, so I wanted to give it a little bit of a kick.
It does have a kick.
So I looked at the classic mint cocktails, and that's where I drew my inspiration. So this isn't like a mojito, but heated up. So there's a little bit of rum in our tea.
A little bit?
Just a little bit.
We both almost came off our thrones 2 seconds
Well,
ago.
especially because we were expecting it just to be like a regular tea. It was lovely,
it's
though.
not that strong, come on.
It's wonderful.
Whew. Okay.
I feel very queeny right now. Okay, so we know when it comes to the monarchy, there are a lot of etiquette rules. So what are some of the etiquette rules that we should know if we're ever at a royal party?
Absolutely. Next time you go to a royal party, just remember that it is rude to point your fingers. So
Really?
keep your pinky down when you're drinking your tea.
Oh, is that
Okay.
true?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
According to etiquette.
Okay.
And when you're stirring your tea, you don't want to stir in a circular motion. You want to go north to south without clinking the cup.
I'm gonna basically do everything wrong. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm the brat at the royal party, okay?
Prince Louis.
And then when you're eating your scone, I didn't see how you were eating your scone over there,
I'm
but you're
wrong. It's
supposed to break it, not actually slice through it.
Oh.
And lastly, I know this is gonna be hard, but keep your phones away. Take your pictures when you get to the afternoon tea,
You
post them
listening,
on
Mel?
Instagram, and then get rid of them. It's rude.
We'll debate that one. But let's talk about dress code and eating with your mouth full.
Well, hats obviously are one of the most important parts of an afternoon tea, and this is because they were always served in the garden. So women wanted to wear hats and fascinators to block the sun so that they would keep that pale look that everybody wanted so badly back then.
Interesting, but now I feel like they've just come so far. Look at these beautiful things. I've got butterflies on my head, for Pete's sake.
Yes,
I'm
you
so
do.
delighted to do
Gorgeous.
it.
Now it's like a fashion show.
That's right.
You kind of just want to have the best hat.
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed.
Trevor, come on over here where Andrea and I are waiting to get the celebration started at this beautiful garden picnic.
Bye.
Come on
Oh,
over.
let me get on the floor with you.
Yes. Are we sitting properly on the floor?
You are perfect.
Okay, good.
Legs closed.
We're trying to be ladies.
Beautiful.
Tell us about this beautiful Jubilee lunch.
So big lunches are so popular during the Jubilee, anywhere from a street party to a backyard barbecue, just as long as you've got your friends, your family, food, and that you're having fun. So what we're doing is we have this luxury picnic that we're sitting at with pillows and blankets and these low tables. Everything just looks so elevated, doesn't it?
Absolutely,
Love it.
absolutely. But the most important thing at these parties is the food. So talk
Yes.
to us. What are you serving at the Jubilee lunch?
So today, what I'm serving is I went traditional. These are savory. They
Smells
are
so
they are
good.
so popular for English food. We've got steak and kidney pie, traditional pasty with beef, turnip, onion, potato.
Oh my gosh.
A chicken and curry pasty, a pork sausage, and a bridie with meat filling.
I'm ready to unzip and dig in. That
Oh my
sounds
God,
so good.
it's so good that those sausage rolls are just out of reach because
Yeah.
I am gonna mess with it hard after this. More importantly, let's talk about drinks. It looks like you brought some. Anything, having to do with the Queen's favorite?
Yeah, have you ever thought to yourself, what does the Queen like to drink? And what would she order if she went into a pub? Well, listen, I thought about these things. So I did a little bit of research and I found out that the Queen actually drinks 4 drinks a day.
Wow.
What?
4 drinks a day, minimum.
Does
Like
she need
alcoholic?
a 12-step? That's a lot of alcohol. No, that's a lot. No, I'm sorry, it's a lot of
It is
alcohol
a
in
lot of
day.
alcohol for a little lady too.
For a little lady.
And so we're starting with her first drink of the day, and that's the Dubonnet and gin.
Yes,
Oh, can
I've
we
heard
have
of
some?
this.
And it's literally, yes, please. It's literally that.
had one.
Cheers. Dubonnet, gin, a little bit of lemon, and some ice.
I don't
That's
even-
nice.
That's lovely.
That's nice. That is nice.
And she drinks this before lunch. Now, during
what, we're talking 10 a.m.? What time?
10, 11, yeah, before she heads down for lunch. Or maybe the lunch gets brought up to her. Who knows?
The lunch gets brought up if you've had one of these. Okay.
And then during lunch, she's gonna have a gin martini.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
A
And at
woman
the
after my own heart.
End of lunch, a little piece of chocolate with a glass of wine. So I don't know if you're counting, but that's 3 drinks, and
yeah.
it's not even 1 o'clock yet. So there's a 4th drink, and that's right before bed, a glass of champagne. But you know what? I think I just figured out why the afternoon tea is at 4 p.m. Queen needs a rest. She needs a little nap.
She also needs something to soak up all that alcohol.
That's right.
That's
so
a
she
lot
can
of booze
start
for the
again.
day. All right, speaking of alcohol, let's talk about the kids now.
Yeah.
I love that you're always thinking about the kids. So what have you brought to entertain the kids during the picnic?
Yeah, the kids have to be entertained
Yeah.
because we have 4 cocktails to catch up on. And so I brought some cookies. Kids love cookies. So make them in the shape
Oh,
of
that's
the
very
shape of
cute.
crowns, maybe the Union Jack. Give them some icing, let them dress it up and eat away. I also printed off some fun activities for the kids, some crossword puzzles, some
this is
coloring
so
papers, and even a little template for a crown of your own. You could zhuzh it up with glitter and markers
would be
And make it fun
Yeah.
and keep them entertained,
That's
right? Keep them
right.
entertained. All right. Another thing that's really important is the music. Because if the beats aren't beating, what are we really doing?
What she said.
What is the playlist for the Jubilee?
So the BBC and Buckingham Palace have created this incredible concert.
Get out.
The Platinum Party at the Palace. And it's the opening act is Queen featuring Adam Lambert
Yeah.
and closing with Diana Ross.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
With so many artists in
Royal.
between. So I thought for our party, why not make a playlist of all artists and bands from the UK? Who would you pick on your playlist?
Ooh, I'm doing a little
gosh.
Amy Winehouse. I'm doing a little Rod Stewart. I'm doing a little Rolling Stone.
Yes.
Ooh,
Spice
Adele,
Girls,
Adele,
Spice Girls.
Phil Collins.
Tell me what you want, what you
Collins.
really, really want.
All of those things. All of those things.
So good.
Okay, lastly, you've brought some beautiful little succulents. What is the significance?
So this is the Queen's Green Canopy. It is an initiative for us all to plant trees all across the world. Plant a tree for the Jubilee. So I brought you each a little succulent to take home, plant it in your garden, and you can watch them grow and multiply, and just think about the Queen every time you pass that by.
That's a nice little touch.
That is
I
very
love
nice.
that so much. Trevor, thank you so much. This
Thank
has been an
you.
absolute delight. And listen, if you want more info on these garden party ideas, head to our social media at The Social CTV. And Trevor, you're sticking around to play some fun fashion trivia with us after the break, so don't go anywhere. It's going to be very good.